Hey everyone, welcome back to Majors Monday. How you doing, everyone? We got Tim with us again. I'm gonna
Hey
start calling
everyone.
you a guest star because, like a special dividend in the Russell Index, you're just not
Uh,
special after 3 and 5 years.
hey,
Boom! There's a little fun Russell fact for you there.
still equally as fun.
It's fun for the shareholders. Man, what a crazy day in the market. Let's get right into it. Top five stories you need to know. I mean, geez, I would say usually heading into the week, but I mean, so much happened today. We really just need to catch up on everything so you're not falling behind.
Yeah.
Breaking out like right into it, I guess we'll go over the market real fast. Had a weird auction on bonds today, creating some a big turnaround and reversal, and then but that didn't really stop the stocks, did it? And the major indexes, most of them closing, well, all of them closing higher. And
Yeah. A
oil,
lot higher.
oil being down 9% today. Look at that.
Huh,
VIX
good.
closing under 20.
Hmm.
So, I mean,
Interesting.
is it time to get bullish? It might be for Bitcoin, which we'll talk about here more in a minute. Natural gas holding up its own. But let's get right into it. Big news of the day: Tesla and an SEC
Announced it's
filing.
having a bit of a stock split. We don't know how much, but it's going to go up to a shareholder vote, apparently.
Yeah,
So
they still need like they're
good
asking
news.
permission. They still need to get it.
Yeah.
But everyone's speculating. What could this mean? I mean, we saw exactly what happened in August of 2020,
Hmm.
the last time we had a Tesla split. Do you think we're going to see like a 4-for-1 Tesla split, or maybe a point zero
I
two five for one? Because they
Yeah.
say they want
So
to do it in the form of a stock dividend. So maybe like every 5 Tesla shares I own, I'll get a stock, I'll get another share, or we might just do it like
yeah,
an
like you,
outright like
you could
four for
get like a
one.
1.2 for one or something like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because that'd be
That
more
that
of like
may
a
be a
reward than it would be like
It's
an overall
almost like they're
stock
paying
split.
dividends in shares.
Yeah, exactly. I guess yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of a
Well,
cash dividend, it'd be a stock dividend.
yeah, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So this might have
In the
different
form of a
effects.
split. Hmm.
This might have different market effects than previous splits or splits we saw for like Nvidia or Apple or Google or Amazon.
Yeah, with the next few days to come, we'll probably get a little bit more information as to what they're actually wanting to do. And that'll provide a little bit more clarity.
Knowing
But
Elon, I'm sure we'll hear a lot more about this when he gets better from COVID. Uh,
yeah,
Good luck
he's
out
sick,
there.
so he's
Yeah.
probably going to take a couple days off, which we'll be able to speculate for a few days
Maybe that'll let Tesla
with
run
Dad
then.
gone.
So while we're talking about trillionaires, Biden proposed his $6 trillion budget today. Now it's really important to note
Whoa, whoa,
that
whoa. 5.8 trillion,
5.8
not 6
trillion.
trillion.
Oh, excuse me, you're very correct. 5.8 trillion. Uh, but this is just a wish list. Biden doesn't set the budget. Congress makes the budget. So
Hmm.
it's it's nice to hear what Biden wants Congress to do, but this doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. The billionaires tax, which actually starts about 100 million, I just don't think it's got. There's too many rich people who this would affect, and those people
Yeah.
all are in power and have lobbyists. I just don't see this passing. But it was, I don't know, it was a nice sentiment. At least he didn't tank the market, and that was on my wish list. Bitcoin.
You wanted him to tank the market
No,
today?
no, no. Usually, like when he talks, like the market gets really shaky. I
Yeah.
did not enjoy him talking at all. But he came out talking strong. This is the strongest market, the strongest economy we've seen in 40 years. He was just hitting all the highlights, all the statistics, and pumping up
Hmm.
that market. So that was pretty good. Although the big reversal in the market we saw today was actually coming out of news with peace talks with Russia and Ukraine, with
Ah, interesting.
compromises maybe being on the table. So keep an eye to that. Not financial advice, but I picked up some dirt cheap 470 calls that expire in like 2 weeks for like 10 cents each. So if we get peace, we might be pushing some new highs just on that jubilation. So I don't know. That'll be fun. And
Yeah.
if not,
Yeah.
I lost 10 cents. Ouch.
Yeah.
You know where I'm not losing money anymore? Bitcoin hitting 48K for the first time in 2022.
Yep, that's a good milestone. It's broken above the triple top that we saw there in the past month,
So you guys thought
and
the air horn was dead. It's not dead.
it's a good signal,
It
but
is.
we still have a long way to go to get back up to where we were,
Long,
and
long way to go.
we may see a little bit more downside before we do get a full reversal here. This is a good sign, but I'm going to be hesitant to call it confirmation.
Timothy, the first, the journey of $100,000 starts with a single dollar, and we've made
Starts with a single
48,000 of
Bitcoin.
them. That was terrible. You get the analogy. You've got that analogy up in Canada, right?
Sorry, no. Could you explain it one more time for me?
No, I can't. And because I'm not the SEC or FINRA, I'm not going to ask you to explain it to me either. But that can't be said for them and what they like to call complex assets, or
What is a complex asset manager?
that's a great question. I'm blanking on the word. Anyway, so we're talking about leveraged
Inverse
ETFs,
ETFs?
leveraged and inverse ETFs. I was
Okay.
trying to. They said they used the word, and I was trying to quote the word, but yeah, I got hung up on that. So let me read you off some quotes about this article that came out. FINRA basically stating a proposal, right?
Yeah.
They're seeking comments on whether the current regulatory framework is adequate to protect investors. Complex products. That's it. Products. I don't know how I was getting caught up on that word, especially when it's in the script in front of me here. Complex
It's not that
products.
complex, Major.
They could include your crypto ETF funds,
Oh,
right?
interesting.
So if you have a leveraged ETF, an inverse ETF times 2 times 3, right? If it's a crypto ETF, you might be like
Subject to
regulated
extra.
in the future to taking a quiz, a test to prove that you're competent enough to
You
be
know what you're
eligible
doing.
for these quote unquote complex products.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
I
the
mean,
FINRA and the SEC are working together on this to include or to increase regulation in retail. I mean,
hmm,
you've heard me talk about it before, especially on the podcast, talking about Gary Gensler. I mean, he's a very advantageous man. He's really trying to go all out on these regulations to quote unquote like protect like retail investors. Some things I really like that he's doing, and other things like this not so much. But that's why we have forums, and that's why like FINRA and the SEC like constantly seek out opinions from the public. So it's really up to us to voice our opinions in the public forums. Now you know what else we're voicing
do
our
you think they
opinions.
really consider opinions of people who just like write them an email?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
If
maybe
enough
not.
people
Maybe
do, I guess.
no, probably not email. But if you go and you fill out the proper form on FINRA's
Hmm.
website or SEC's website, respectively, if you fill out like the proper feedback form, like I'm almost certain they'll read that. They may not
Nice.
give a damn,
Okay.
but I'm sure an intern will read that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You know where else the people are speaking up? Meme
Where?
stocks. Return of
Ooh.
the meme. Right? We had
Yeah.
GameStop
AMC
rip
up
up, but
40% today.
all hail AMC. Just straight
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah.
Newegg's another one. Ticker NEGG. I keep an eye on. Really, just any of the memes you can think of. It's nice to see an old familiar friend up on the leaderboard again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if this squeeze continues, it could be a lot of fun. Well, Tim, those are all the major market news stories I think you should know about heading into tomorrow and the rest of the week. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. Keep an eye on Tesla.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on your meme stocks.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you give us a like. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything you want to just tell us. And also, there will be some links down there in the description
All
as
right.
well for our Twitter, our YouTube, and our Discord channel. Discord channel is probably the best spot to get a hold of us, so come hang out.
Come join the conversation. Now, Tim and I actually went on Twitch this morning and we live streamed for 2.5 hours. We did a bunch of Tesla
We did
calls.
some pretty epic trades. I'm not
That
gonna
was
lie.
fun. So we're gonna break that all down tomorrow on Tuesdays with Tim. The episode formerly known as Come Trade with Tim.
Yes.
Awesome. Can't wait to review those trades and a ton others. Thanks so much for coming in. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you tomorrow.